Hey kiddos, I hope you had fun on the safari learning about monkeys and giraffes. Well, let's make a monkey and giraffe art project that we can save for our zoo that you've been designing and building, okay? Now, you can make the monkey one of two ways. If you want to make a handprint monkey using paint, you'll need some brown paint, a piece of white paper, and then what you'll want to do is you'll want to put paint all over the inside of the palm of your hand and put your handprint onto the piece of paper. That's the way I'm going to make my monkey. But if you don't have brown paint, that's okay. If you have some brown paper, you could trace your hand onto the brown paper and cut it out. If you don't have brown paper, but you have a brown marker, you could just put your hand onto the white paper and trace around your hand. This art project is special because it's made with your handprint. Okay, well, our handprint is going to be the body of our monkey. We need to add some things. First of all, a monkey needs to have a head, right? So I want you to take some dark brown paper and I want you to draw and cut out a big circle. Here is my circle, and I'm going to show you where we're going to glue the head of our monkey. We're going to glue the head of our monkey onto our thumb, just like this. You want to kind of cover up most of your thumb. You don't want to be able to see any of your thumb when you put your circle on there. Let's make some ears for our monkey using that same dark brown paper. What shape do you think his ears would be? We'll make, two more circles. Now, if you fold your paper in half, remember our trick? You can draw one circle and cut it out and you'll actually have two. Awesome. Well, I've got two circles here. I'm going to add those to the top of the monkey's head, and these are going to be his ears. Now I want you to take some paper that is light brown. If you don't have light brown, if you have just white paper, you can color it a light brown color, or you can use markers. And I want you to cut out a smaller oval shape, okay? So I'm going to cut out an oval on my light brown paper. And you want to make it kind of medium sized. You're going to be covering up most of your monkey's head. So you want it to be smaller than the circle, but not too small. We're going to make the rest of the monkey's face and his mouth. I'm going to take a black marker and I'm going to make a small circle on the inside like the monkey is saying, whoop, 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 whoop. Okay? And then I'm going to add some eyes. We've made lots of eyes this week just by taking some white paper, making an oval and putting a little black dot in the center. Here is my monkey's eyes. It's looking pretty cute. Now, if you wanted to add maybe a little small brown circle to the inside of his ear, you could do that. Let me show you here. I'm going to take my light brown paper and make a smaller circle that can go in the inside of my monkey's ear, just to add some extra details. And then what else do you think we need on our monkey? We need a tail, yes. So I'm going to take my brown marker, and this is the back of the monkey. These are his legs and his arms. You'll see in just a minute we're going to make him hanging from a tree. But I want you to take your brown marker and I want you to make a curly monkey tail, just like that, and then color it in. Now, you could always take some brown construction paper and you could cut out a curly tail. I decided to draw it on there. Now, we want to make this monkey look like he's hanging from a tree. So I'm going to take some green and I'm going to make a branch or maybe a vine that he's hanging on. And I'm going to add some leaves. You could use green paper, green crayons. I'm just making a bunch of leaves. I think this will be a vine that my monkey is hanging from. If you want to make a tree branch, you might add some brown. Yes. Okay, well, I think this is looking pretty cute here. think the only thing missing is we forgot to add some little nostrils to our monkey. So up here at the top, I'm going to add 2 short little lines. Sorry about those, kiddos. I had forgot to put his nostrils on there. And there we have a monkey. Now, you could always cut out around your monkey so that you can put him in your zoo. Let's move on to a giraffe. For our giraffe, you'll use some of the same supplies, but you'll also need a piece of yellow paper. And what you want to do is you want to take that yellow paper and turn it into a cone shape. Mom and Dad can help you with this, but if you fold the paper, you can make a cone. And then you're going to take a stapler, staple that cone so it doesn't fall apart, and I'm going to cut off my extra paper here on the side. So I've got a cone, kind of like a party hat. Now the bottom can't sit right now because it's slanted, so you want to take and you want to cut off some of that extra paper and make it even along the bottom. I cut out a cone earlier, and here's my cone. It's all ready to go. This is going to be the body of our giraffe. Now, what does a giraffe have all over his body? He has spots. Yes, so you need to take some of the brown paper that you have, and you can make all kinds of different shapes of spots. Now, whenever I've seen a giraffe, their spots all look different. They're not the same. Remember, we learned about on our safari that a giraffe's spots are unique to the giraffe, just like a tiger's stripes are unique and special to the tiger, just like your fingerprint is special for just you. No one else has fingerprints just like you. Well, if you cut out lots of brown spots, I'm kind of making mine some square, some look like a trapezoid. They don't have to be just round and circular. And you're going to take those spots and you're just going to start gluing them all over the body of your giraffe. So let me get started here. I get to make my own design on my giraffe's body. Now, his body is pretty big, so it's probably going to take me a while to get all the spots on here that I want, but I'll at least get it started to give you an idea of what you need to try to do for your giraffe. Okay. Notice I haven't even made any circular spots on here. There's some rectangles. I might even add some triangles, all kinds of different spots and shapes on my giraffe. In fact, that would be really neat, maybe to make every single shape you can think of, all the 2D shapes that we've learned, and put those all over the giraffe's body. Well, let me move on and show you how to make the giraffe's head. You'll want to take some of that yellow paper that you still have. Let me show you here. Here's my yellow paper, and I'm going to tape it up here to the back so that you can see what I am drawing. I hope this will help. We are going to make an oval first. So I want you to make an oval. I'm using a brown marker, but you can use any color that you want. And then I want you to make a curved line, or like a frown face, going from the left to the right at the bottom. Okay, now we're going to add some nostrils, just like we did for our monkey, 2 short little lines. You can make those white eyes if you want and put a little black circle in the middle, or if you just want to draw on 2 little ovals using your marker, you could do that. And then we're going to draw 2 oval ears. So an ear on the left and an ear on the right. And then we're going to make the top of our giraffe 2 short lines with the circle at the top. Now, I might add just a little bit of brown on here. I think I'm gonna make mine a girl giraffe instead of a boy. I'm adding some eyelashes. You add whatever you'd like to your giraffe. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut that face out So we're going to cut around the lines that we drew. We actually don't want to cut on the lines this time. We want to cut around them. You want to be able to see what you drew in just a moment when we glue this to the top of our cone for our giraffe's face. Okay, so here's my giraffe's face. It's all cut out, and now I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to stick it to the top of my giraffe's body. The cone right up at the top. How cool is that? Oh, maybe you can't see it so well because there's a bit of a glare. There's my giraffe. Now we have a giraffe and a monkey to add to our zoo. And you don't have to stop just there. You could make many giraffes. You could make a baby giraffe, a little calf. Maybe you could make a little baby monkey next to the mommy monkey. Have fun. Okay, see you later, kiddos.